And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. I'm your host, Nick Legato, and I went ahead and did this anyway. We went to Vile Island, and I'll talk about all that later. But we really came here to find this little dude, the Happy Yan, the only Yan that won't drive you insane. He wants a diamond, we're going to give it to him, and this is the final Yan of Yan, the final happy creature we can, deal with. So, deal with it. Be happy, be free, you're welcome. Alright. Alright, happy guy, you're just a little too happy. Now you can reach the round guy. You don't want to know what that means. Well, you kind of do want to know what that means here. Okay, so, let's see. Now that we've done that, it was very important that we do that, by the way. No jokes, no BS, none of that. There is a reason behind the madness. But first we gotta figure out what to do with that. And it's really kind of tough, but at the same time, not so much. Let's go ahead and head to our Golden Chocobo, because that's where we've got to go first before we can do much of anything. Let's see here. We may even have to do a small hint of grinding, and I hope we really don't have to. We probably shouldn't. Speaking of things that shouldn't, as far as frog catching goes, I think I'm at about 76 or 75, I think. So we'll have to consider that for later. But first things first, guys, we need to change our party around just a little bit. We're going to bring out Steiner here. So let's switch out Dagger for Steiner. And I think, other than that, our party's pretty well set. And let's land again really quick. And then we need to double check a few things before we get started here. Ability-wise, we're going to want to make sure we have a handful of abilities available to us, because if we don't, we're going to get murdered. Go ahead and take off Level Up, Ability Up, Insomniac I think can come off. And what we need to do is, let's see, oh god, Clear-Headed Antibody, we'll want, oh geez, what else would we want? Auto Regen, if you've got it. If not, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's gonna save your butt that often. But you know, to each his own. We need to get Auto Haste on. Let's take off Guardian Mog. Half MP is nice, but let's leave it on if we can. Take these two off. Antibody. What did I just say from earlier? Clear-Headed, I think, which we have. Cool. Let's go ahead and add... Oh, we don't have enough for haste, do we? So we are gonna have to take off half MP here. Put that there. We need to do the same shit for Quina. No, it shouldn't be too hard. Clear-Headed Antibody, Auto Regen, and Haste. If you want, you could probably put on Auto Potion, but that's probably not going to help or matter so much. Go ahead and take off all the killers here. Ability up, Antibody, Clear-Headed, and Auto Regen, and I guess anything else you really want to put on. Let me see here. Ability up, Alert, High Tide. I guess I can't think of anything else. The Chemist might help. Either way, actually, Auto Life. Let's see if that helps. Speaking of Auto Life, let's do that with anybody we can do that with. We can't do it with Quina. So we'll just have to... Well, we'll have to do without then. Is there stuff we can put on in its place that'll help? Don't know. MP plus 10%. Absorb MP will help. Gamble defense will probably help once in a while. Yeah, 10% is nothing for the kind of stuff we're going to be doing. Let's go ahead and use Auto Potion. I can't think of anything else. You know what? No, let's not use Auto Potion because we don't have Chemist on her, so she's just screwed. still got some things available here. Locomotion, auto potion, body temp, protect girls, no. No, no. Well, that's not going to really help, is it? Let's see. Gamble defense. Okay, yeah, but that only works when you have counter equipped. Really, I guess... Let's see if that does anything. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to save. I'm going to restore HP and stuff. We're going to save. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do right now. We're going to fight the Uber boss. He's the strongest boss in the game. Prematurely, too, but I have heard rumors of people winning these battles at, like, level 1. So that's not the point nor the essence of it, but here's the deal. I'm going to try it. I'm probably going to die 2 or 3 times. I'm not going to record me dying, obviously, because that's a waste of time. I'm going to record success, and I'm not changing my characters around. This is the party that's going to have to do it here. And they're the ones that are going to have to stand up and take this down. So hopefully it's enough. I'm really hoping so for the big one, guys. So hopefully we can do it. Hopefully we can't. I'm going to go up to where this boss is. I'll show you where he is. And we're going to see if we can do it. So, you know, wish me luck, guys. Here we go. Alright, let's get to it. I'm already got some shivers running down my spine just thinking about it. But then we're going to have to make do the best we can. So anyway, we need to head to a place we've been to before. As you can see, it obviously requires our Chocobo friend here to get there. We want to avoid that for now, because that has a lot of bad things going on about it. Let's see here. We're looking for, specifically what we're looking for, is we are looking... Oh, sorry to yell there. We're looking for, where is it? Oh, and we're not quite set. There it is right there. Now, before we get too far, at least we know where the damn thing is. I did forget to do one thing, guys, before we started up here. Let's go ahead and get off our Chocobo. We got to equip a few things that will actually protect us from many of the evil things that can happen to us. First things first, we need ninja gear, which we don't have. Shoot. We need a Chimera wing. Anything that protects against darkness, full on. Or absorbs it would be better. That's reduced by 50%. You just have to go with that. No. No. Fuck it. Okay, we'll have to go with the Demon's Vest. Robe of Lords, though nice, isn't really going to help. That just raises shadow damage. But now, what do we got for Demon's Mail here? Absorbs shadow. We need Chimera armlets to go around here. Enkai, there they are. Okay. And, well, we can help with, where is it? The Pumice piece, right? Absorbs Holy and Shadow. Okay. So actually, she doesn't need the Demon's Vest. Let's take that back off and put on something that really will help, the Robe of Lords. Same with Quina, because we'll put the Pumice piece there too. So let's go ahead and put on Glutton's Robe and a Pumice piece, because that will help. Raises Holy Elemental Attack. We don't give a crap about that. Absorbs Shadow, but we need something that helps with Holy here. There should be something in here that at least minimizes it or does something along that line. Raises Holy Elemental. No, but that halves it. But that's... I could have sworn there was all elemental damage by half. I can't believe we don't have something that protects against Holy. Let's check in other gear then. No. None of that. Okay. What about in helmets? Raises Holy Attack, but don't I have anything that protects against it? It would appear that I do not. Well, shit. That's all I have to say. Well, we're gonna have to go with a halfer. What's that? Raises wind. No, the ribbon will work. And the protect ring. So we'll just go with the protect ring then if it's gonna be that way. Alright, so let me... Oh, yeah, and we're gonna take off that Excalibur because that's not gonna help us really so much. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna resave and all that stuff again, guys. So give me 1 second here. Alright, let's have that be then now that we're ready. Let's go ahead and fly. You can already tell by the tone of my voice I'm not too thrilled about this fight, as it is not user-friendly. Where is it? There it is. So let's see. Let's use the red pepper, and this should take us up to where we gotta go. Yo! Oh god. Why do I have the feeling this is the worst idea in the history of ideas? It's beyond me. Ignore the Moogle, but that does not matter. We must head up here, and we should head up here. Wait! You never have you? Oh boy. See, look, it even lets you change your party members and shit, so... Oh god. Anyway, well, let's do one thing really quick, because I know I can, and we're aiming for the best odds. Let's go ahead and... I know that Amran has that damn ninja gear on him. Here, have that. Let's equip our ninja gear on place of the demon's thing here. So ninja gear, which absorbs shadow elemental. Big deal, guys. Big deal. Select party members. Let's pull Armorat back out. Put it in Steiner again. And... Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to tell you up front. I've been fighting him for a while and just not having any luck. So, here's my comment with that. I'm going to skip this guy. But I'm going to tell you about some of the other secrets and stuff here right now. The boss that's in question, his name is Ozma. All you gotta do is fly to the Chocobo Air Garden, check the upper left corner of land that's there, and you'll find him. He will give you, no matter what level you're at. You could be at level 99, and he'll hit you with your party with Meteor. 3 of your guys gibbed, 2 of your guys gibbed, or all of your guys gibbed. Death happens very frequently there. He can be beaten. It's not completely impossible. Some people have even claimed to beat him at level 1, but they've done certain things to prepare themselves for that. Me personally, I love bonus material, but I don't believe in boss fights so hard and so difficult that they are near impossible to beat. So I leave that set of fun up to you, for the most part. So have fun with that. If you really enjoy that kind of stuff, you know, go for it. Me personally, not so much. So here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to check the marshes and see where we're at with frogs, because we need to get a certain amount of frogs before something good comes of it. So give me a moment and we'll look at our frog count. Okay, so we've gotten to the point, it took about an hour doing random crap. Not really, it felt like an hour. But we had to let some frogs regrow here, so we're on our 98th as we try to capture the bastard. Come here. Which will create a scene here. Yes, I have been. Now what do I get for it? What the hell? Uh-oh. We're thrown into a nasty little battle here against the enemy who has the most HP in the entire game. Not so much as the enemy we fought earlier, but still, not a friendly customer. Nonetheless, he's still nasty. As we get hit with Aqua Breath. We're going to get hit with a few things here, and we're just going to have to deal with it. First things first, though, guys. Let's go ahead and throw up our Auto Life Defense. We get 1 ninja gear, but we can steal a Robe of Lords from Quali, so we're going to make sure that we get that. We're also going to work him up a little bit, work him down a little bit, per se. As you can see, he's fast. So we got to just keep the pressure on. And I have to say, of all the ultimate bosses, though, he's probably the easiest to deal with. In all honesty, use auto life here. So there's 10. He has about 65,000 HP, so that's the number we're aiming for. Hit him with shock again. Stolen elixir. But we want a robe of lords. What we're looking for. That is the item of the day. Let's see. Oops. There we go. Sure, he's casting water here. But as you can see, he's easily beatable by wearing all kinds of gear that absorb water. Specifically, ribbons are the skill in question here as we throw up auto life on Eiko, whatever. It's 20,000. Robe of Lords, okay. You can also steal a Glutton robe from him, but I don't know if anybody else can really equip that except for the current Glutton in our party, so we don't need to worry about that so much. And now all we gotta do is keep hitting him with shock, for the most part. The other options there are other options though available to us. We can hit him with Magic Hammer over and over again. We do that after we throw up auto life on everyone, and once we've done that, then we can start draining him pretty much of everything he's got. None of these skills should affect us. Go ahead and throw up an ether on Steiner. He goes for the shocker as soon as he gets the MP to do it. Come on. Here we go. Let's go ahead and hit him with that. And then we just start spamming Magic Hammer. Uh-oh! Now, don't worry, we're not in any real trouble yet. No, not really, but we'll do what we can to get out of trouble. Let's go ahead and use, do we have it mini? And we'll use mini on all of ourselves here. To reverse the shame that has been done. If we can. As here comes Confuse, which we have a guard against. As you can see, he uses a lot of really cheap status effects, but if you know what they are going in, you're going to be pretty safe. There we go. Better. Let's go ahead and hit him again with a Magic Hammer. Steal. We're going to try and get that second Glutton's robe just because. Because we can. Not because we have to or want to, but because I feel the urge to. That will kill him in due time. Of course, of course. Alright. What am I doing? I'm just standing here doing nothing, and I see. Let's hit him with... Oh, crap. I have to counter this. Or no, we won't. Let's go ahead and shock him. And throw out another ether. Steal. And... where is it? Magic Hammer. See if we can get us some goods. Some goods. Shock. This battle should be almost over though, for the most part. Throw out a big heal just to be on the safe side. Not like we need it or anything. But it wouldn't kill us. Boink! As you can see, we're slowly lowering its HP. Shocker! Drago, which is probably overkill. We really needed it anyway. As we are healed... That's not going to do anything either. Using on a mage, they'll just kind of brush it off. Guard. There we go. Use Medina if we wanted to, but that's not really going to help much in this battle. His MP almost gone completely. As we probably hit him with the final shock. Yep. And thus we defeated Quali. Of all the bonus bosses, he's probably the easiest to fight. Even against Tentarnian, because of what we have to defend ourselves with, I still think he was pretty easy compared to other enemies, and we get experience for killing him. And we get 2 elixirs at any time, a good handful of gold there. So let's see. We receive Queena's ultimate weapon, the Gastro Fork. So now that we've done that, we are done catching frogs permanently. We've also, on top of that, increased the ability of the frog drop, making it literally pretty lethal compared to other weapons and such. So anyway, we've wasted time with that. We've done the most we can do regarding that stuff. So, and we got a robe of lords for it out of it as well. So, I mean, it's really debatable about what's what, but, you know, the most part is we got our second robe of lords. And I am wrong, because you can steal, about something earlier, if you can steal a robe of lords from Quali, Ozma, there's another thing we can get it from, there's the Chocobo quest, and I'm missing another one somewhere. No, I think that's it. So there's technically 5 robes of Lord. Robe of Lords out there, so give or take. But it's tough to say, really, but I believe that there is that many. At least 5. There might even be more, maybe a 6th one. But it really doesn't matter so much because not everybody can, in a sense, equip it. So, you know, it's whatever you really think and whatever you really believe and all that crap. So anyway, now that we've finished that, let's go ahead and head to, oh, I don't know. Let's see what they got at Daru. We're already there, so let's go see what they have at Durango, or whatever it's called. The weapons shop has new stuff, but we only checked the synthesis shop because I was not paying attention to what I was doing. And then we'll head back to Black Mage Village and figure that out too. So we've got some new stuff, we've got some new things to look at. We have the money to afford a lot of these new things now. We don't have a lot of money, but we do have some financial stability that we did not have before. And there's an inn here which we will also exploit. Up we go. So, that pretty much does it for the side quests. I mean, we can continue to do the Ragtime Mouse, True and False. There's still a good chunk of those left over. But again, it's up to you what you want to do. I mean, in all honesty, in this Let's Play, we're just trying to beat the game. More or less than just sit here and grind. And I'm not a fan of grinding for any reason other than if it only takes me an hour to get to what I want, then that's fine. But that's not how this is going to end up playing itself out. It's going to end up being this long, huge thing, and I'm just not up for it. And I don't think you guys are either, watching me do stuff that has no real return here. As we find Powerus, the Aegis gloves, anything new in hats really? Not really. The Kaiser helms, take 2 of those. 2 nervous plates gotten. Ninja plates. There's a dragon mail. We don't have equipped on anyone. I don't know why. Well, it only works on one character anyway. That would be why. Platinum. Okay, so I think we're good in every other respect here. So if you didn't get the Holy Lance, you know, earlier, you can get it now. The Ultima Sword we'll take a look at as well. Not that we're going to equip it, but I thought you might be curious. First things first, let's get this crap off. There we go. Dark Gear, Ninja Gear is fine. There's a Power Wrist. It gives us more damage, potential, because it raises our strength. It doesn't seem to lower the other things too much, so it is worth probably the investment. Here's the Thief's Hat here. Hats for thieves. It's a decent piece of equipment over anything else we can really put on them. Let's go ahead and keep moving here. Inkai armlet. The power armlet, meh. Lower spirit, not gonna use it. Flash hat and all this stuff is the same deal here. Swap the ribbon out for something different here. The Rosetta ring, no. Something that ups spirit or at least does a little better here. Doesn't really hurt us so much in that department. The glass buckle, Ancient Odin's sword, huh? Well, look at that. Figure out where that comes from. Auto float's pretty useless of a skill. And healer is pretty useless at this point of the game. So let's just go ahead and go with what we know works. Let's go, where is it? Come on. Black belt. Yeah. That's probably a shitty choice too. Actually, better choice would honestly be like the Pearl Rouge, yeah. Okay, and same with you, Queener. Nope, none of that crap for you. You need something that raises magic. Or a little of both would be nice. I mean, I'm gonna get it, though. You got on a ribbon? Maiden power belt, da-da-da-da, Pumice. Penis? No, Pumice. You know what? We're not going to find much here. Let's just go with the Magician's shoes. And he's working on the Protect ring and some other stuff. But we got some new stuff for you. The Aegis gloves, which do nothing really. The Genji helmet. For the Kaiser helm, which each is eye for an eye. We got some new swords. The Ultima sword and the Excalibur. Let's go ahead and work on that Ultima sword. And we're good there. Alright, so we did that stuff. We're gonna go mess with Freya's equipment as well, before we get too far. Get out of the way, dog face dude. Alright, let's head down here. Okay. And let's go ahead and head out of Daguerreo. Daguerreo. We almost have no reason to really come back here, other than aquamarines, and that's really if we feel that we want to waste that kind of time to do that. Let's look at our inventory really quick and add our gemstones and see where we're at gemstone-wise. Opals obviously are going to be really high, and the others are about in the middle, except for aquamarine. So we're probably not going to be using Leviathan anytime soon, nor are we probably going to rely on Bahamut. But I tell you though, if we do use any summons of daggers, Shiva is probably a pretty good option, but we're not going to worry about that now. We're going to swap out some characters, re-equip them, hopefully in a decent way. Let's see, let's bring in anybody we haven't used in a while, which would be these guys here. As you can see, Vivi's down at near the bottom, and Dagger is Amaranth of the gear-equipped group. Aegis armlet for the power wrist is probably a really good upgrade. Ninja gear for something else. Dark gear, yep. Have to sell me on that. Running shoes can go out for something else for sure. Odin's sword, huh? Sounds like a plan. Let's take out the light robe since that's done. Put in something that's at least stronger. Would be the white robe. Well, actually, the light robe is better all around, really, for what we need it to do. I'm sure we have something new for him to learn. Auto life. Black robe. And nothing there. Power wrist teaches nothing new, really. And nothing else raises magic. Do we have an Inkai armlet? Yep. But it's not, it actually lowers magic. So, we'll stick with that then. As you can see, I'm kind of setting up my characters here for the big run coming up later, so just keep in mind that's why we're kind of doing this. Let's go ahead and use the golden hairpin. I really don't want to, but I'm going to argue that we can change it if need be later. Take that golden hairpin off those guys if need be. And last but not least, we need to put in Freya, who we've not messed gear-wise with in a while. she should be done with all of her lance skills other than what's attached to the obelisk, which is not a big deal. But we can switch out new stuff here. You don't say. Well, it teaches the eye for an eye, and it's better gear all around. The Nisha shield is still the way to go. The Genji armor, though, we got a dragon mail, which teaches high jump. And a rubber suit, which teaches eye for an eye, but we're already working on that. The dragon mail, though, is actually weaker than the Genji armor, mind you. So, and it is by a significant amount, but it teaches high jump. Let's go with it. Reflect ring for something else. Oh, I saw it. Auto haste would be a good idea. So let's see. So we've kind of reconfigured Freya a bit. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and switch in characters we want to use, and it's probably going to end up being the usual, as I like to say. We're going to go with Aiko, Lena, and Steiner for our final party run here. Anyway, that's how I feel about it. You might feel differently, but I think this is the most promising group that we have available to us as far as casts of characters go. And may as well put that on there. I mean, it's really up to you what you want to do. It's hard to say what's the best set of characters to use. And again, at the end of the day, you're going to put on whatever you want, whatever the hell you want to put on. So as far as I'm concerned, just make sure it's a good group of guys and you can't go wrong. So anyway, let us depart. Yay! Alright, so now we're pretty well off here. So let's go ahead, and before we get too far, we're gonna go to hit up the Black Mage Village one last time. So it pretty much means we gotta go to where I left our gold chocobo here. We can do it battle free for the most part. The Black Mage Village still has its synthesis shop that has some pretty good stuff in it. Now, we are going to do some other things too real quick before we end this episode. This is all prep for the final run, and you got to see one of the big hidden boss fights. You'll get to see more, but not yet. Not quite yet, as I glare at you through the screen. But mostly, I just wanted to let you know where Ozma was, and the stuff involving him, and, you know, the other side quests you can do if you really want to. But you only need 2 Robe of Lords. You don't really need more. 2 Robes of Lords. Yeah, you only need 2 Robes of Lords. You don't really need more than that. We got the ultimate weapon. We're going to get most of them, if not all of the ultimate weapons. So there's not much you really need to do there with that. So, like I said, not a big deal. Not really. Anyway, let's get to work. What can we make here that would be interesting? Other than a shit ton of stuff we're not going to use here. Don't need a light robe. Grand helms, huh? A cross helm and a power belt. Let's make one of these, as it pretty much bankrupts us. And I probably shouldn't have done that now that I'm thinking about it. But I'm not too worried about it. We can go in here and make some room and sell some shit. Ooh. Let's see. We're not gonna ever use this crap. Sell those, all of those. Goodbye. We still have the hammer of all things. We'll talk about that. Don't sell that. Don't do it. I know it's tempting because it's like, what am I gonna use it for? You'll have a use for it. Just try not to sell it. We could actually sell some of those, but that would not help too much either. It's just kind of shit out of luck when it comes to having cash. None of these suckers are worth anything, so the sandals are worth something, so we'll sell those. We'll sell all the Aloha crap, the Aloha t-shirts, where are they? They actually sell for a lot of cash, surprisingly. The straw hats, where they suck big, floppy, you know what. So getting rid of them will bring me a slight joy. And last but not least, there should be where the pearl armlets can go. There we go, and that should give us some free cash here to fart around with. Oh yeah. So, as you can see, I got rid of all the Aloha t-shirts and all that stuff. Stuff was stupid anyway. Novelty crap. At least it was worth something. Let's go ahead and pick up everything we want now. We can pick up a Masamune. We can pick up a Dual Claw. We can pick up a Priest Racket. We can probably pick up... We can't pick up very many. We can only pick up one. Gauntlets we already have. Yes, we already have that. We don't have any gold hairpins, but we do want a golden skull cap. So we're going to have to remove it from somebody. Probably Aiko, unfortunately. So let's try and make a Grand Helm. The Circlet we've already got. We don't have a Brave Suit, so let's pick one of those up. Unfortunately, even if I wanted... No, I can still get that. We don't have a Grand Armor either. We're practically broke yet again. But really, the only thing that we can't get later is that skull cap thing. So, for the most part, we're pretty good. Probably sell the rubber suit. No, it's my better half saying no, don't do it. What the hell else did I just pick up? There's the Maximilian. That's the Venetian shield. I forgot what do we... Oh, Grand Helm. The Kaiser Helm, what's the difference? Nothing. Nothing at all, so... I got two of them. Fuck that, we're gonna sell one then. Fuck it. Do not need two Grand Helms. Just one. That hammer sells for almost nothing. Funny how that works out. We need to keep the Javelin. Damn it, where'd it go? What was I selling again? Oh yeah, the Grand Helmets. There it is. Only 7,000 for it too, oh my god. We're kind of screwed here. Let's see. Anything that we can sell that would actually give us... There's that, that's 10,000. I need 3 of those. The Rosetta Ring, we can sell one of those. Somebody's like, dude, what are you doing? I know, I'm gonna regret it later, I already sense it. Just leave me alone. Maximilian we want to keep, that's a one-of-a-kinder right there. We need to keep the battle boots. And I think we're just going to have to play it safe there from there on. We're not going to get much else from this other stuff. Gaia Gear, Magic Cloaks, god those things were useless. Genji Helmet, nothing. Platinum Helm. Yeah, all crap, really. So now that we've done that, we got a little bit more. Let's go pick up the other stuff that we couldn't get, and then call it a day from there, so to say, as there's not much else we can do. Let's look at what did we not get? We didn't get a bracer. Let's grab one bracer. We need to get a golden hairpin off somebody. Just cannot afford that Grand Armor, but that's okay because we can actually get one a little later. So it's the golden skull cap I don't think we can get, so we need to make sure that we get one of those. So let's just go ahead and remove who does have the damn things equipped. Alright, well I'm gonna go ahead and get me a golden skull cap, and on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX, we're going to go balls deep, guys. We're going in for Kuja. And we're going to save the world and, you know, all that jazz. So, we'll see you then.